All right, guys. So still waiting. We're gonna chill with my audience for a bit. If people really liked these videos from yesterday, by the way, when I didn't play and I just talked and hung out with people, people really enjoyed them. So I guess we'll see. Elysian says, you know Capcom's history with betas. Do you expect the beta will work for Street Fighter 6 on release? It's a good question. The difference here is that it's a closed beta. Okay, where Capcom has failed in the past has always been with an insane, like, maximum amount of people trying to flush the server at once. That's exactly what happened with the Street Fighter 5 open beta, both phases of it. That's exactly what happened with Street Fighter 5 at launch when everyone then bought the game. So there's a ton of people trying to play it, all right? In the case of this closed beta, there's a lot, it's basically documented now that not a lot of people got the beta code. Okay, that a ton of people applied, and maybe 10%, if that, got the code. There's also the fact that it's over the course of a whole weekend, so there'll be people who will try to play it, of course, immediately at launch the moment it goes live. But then there's going to be people like me, where I'm just going to play at my normal stream times for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm not going to rush at midnight to play the game in the middle of the night. I'm just going to start playing it, on my usual morning time slot. So it's not like when I'm playing it, it's not like everyone's rushing to join at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Since it's closed, I think we'll be fine. Although, I will say this, okay? It's funny because last night is when all the beta codes went out for Street Fighter 6. I got one, a few of my viewers got them, and I actually did see a few notable players post up and say, hey, I got one, right away, okay? And then all of a sudden, it was completely radio silent. No one said a word overnight. And then all of a sudden, this morning, I started seeing Justin Wong, Ruffelmonger, and other prominent FGC guys all of a sudden start posting up, oh, I'm in the beta now, guys. It's like, wait a minute, what? Ruffelmonger actually admitted it. He's like, yeah, I didn't get it from the lottery. Basically, he got it direct from Capcom, because what Capcom does is they favor people. And they pick the golden content creators and the golden gamers, and they give them everything. And he didn't outright say it, but he admitted it. He's like, yeah, I didn't get it from the raffle. So they gave it to him behind the scenes because they want these people to give them free advertisement. It's messed up. That's like I said this morning. That should not happen. If you're going to have a beta, it's a closed beta, and you outright tell the public, this is a raffle. Everyone has a chance, but it's going to be a select few. If you get lucky, you'll get in. That's exactly how they should operate their beta. It shouldn't be, oh, it's random selection except for this group of people who we're going to give one anyway. It's fucking terrible. It's terrible. And the fact is, these people already were invited out to events to play the game already. They were already invited to various game events where this was there, and they had special opportunity to already play it. So now they get another special opportunity. How about enough with the fucking bullshit? Enough with the favoritism. You're the golden content creator, the golden streamer. Kiss your ass, kiss your ass. It was literally exactly the same way back in the day in the fighting game community, okay? I was one of the people who was staunchly against this kind of treatment, but it happened all the time. If you were a notable player, if you were a tournament placer, you could show up to a tournament a fucking day late. Everyone else had to be there on Thursday, but you could show up on fucking Friday and you could play your pool whenever you want. Sorry, I wasn't here for the first half of today. I overslept. Can I play my matches now because I'm a notable player? And they would get every exception, every fucking favoritistic thing. Back in the day, when it used to be arcade cabinet tournaments, they would actually let the top players play on the good cabinets, and there were other cabinets that weren't so good that people complained about. Everyone else was forced to play on the shit cabinet. They didn't care that it didn't work as well. If you were known, prominent, already a tournament placer, you get the special treatment. So I want you to think about a system like this. A system where those who are already on top get to stay on top because they're constantly getting all the preferential treatment, every opportunity to do well, while everyone else has to scrape and claw and grind from the bottom and work their asses off to get to any kind of a reputable or notable level in a tournament or as a content creator. And, I want to be in the beta. Well, it's a raffle. Good luck trying to get in. And if you get in, wow, I'm so grateful and thankful. oh, by the way, here's a bunch of jokers who did nothing and they got it for free. They didn't have to, work for it, right? How does that make you feel? It's pretty fucked. And I'm tired of it. And I called it out back in the day, and I'll call it out and say it again. It's just not right. It's not fair. It's fucked up. It needs to stop. There was no reason that all these big content creators had to get into this particular beta. Here's what you should do. If you want to do it that way, have them have their own beta. Give them their own weekend when they'll play each other. I mean it. Because I think that would actually be pretty entertaining. Imagine a weekend where Maximilian Dude and Rulefulmonger and Justin Wong and L.I. Joe and, all the top known likable players who people like as content creators, even tournament, or let them all have their own exclusive beta weekend where they play each other. And then, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even be opposed to that, because at least then you're outright saying this is what it is, right? This is the weekend for the special, prominent, hyped, favored people who we feel are a good representation of our game, and essentially it lets it lets us get free promotion or whatever. Then that's fine. But they're not transparent about that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. It's bullshit. It's not fair. It's definitely not fair that this happened. That you have to. It's a lottery. Everyone has an equal chance, except for them, because they all get them anyway. That doesn't make any sense at all. It's horse shit. No, Ellipsian, see, here's the thing. He says, they're big creators. They probably got fan-donated codes. I'm not saying that didn't happen, which, by the way, is not, according to Capcom, says right in the terms and conditions, once you get an invite, you cannot transfer that code in any way, shape, or form. You can't give it away. You can't sell it. It's yours and yours alone. It even says in the email, if you're not using this, delete this now. It actually says that right in the email. You can't give it away. You don't even have the right to do so, supposedly. Okay? So if anyone did that, they already violated the terms of the beta, and they shouldn't have access to it. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm sure it did, right? But the other thing is, I know for a fact that Capcom just gave these guys codes, because they all got it at once. All of a sudden, they all posted up, oh, I'm in the beta now, guys. I'm excited for this weekend. Yeah, because Capcom sent them all the codes behind the scenes. It's not fair. It's just not. It shouldn't be like that. And I'm tired of favoritistic treatment. I just am. Everyone else has to work. Everyone else has to scrape. Everyone else has to claw and build themselves up from nothing. And really, oh, I got lucky. I'm in this beta this weekend. Now people maybe will check out my YouTube channel. They'll check out my Twitch channel. They'll see someone play the game. This will be cool for me, right? But they just get it. No, enough of that. I've really had enough. I saw my whole fucking life in the competitive Street Fighter community. And people actually, you want to know the truth? People liked my tournaments that I ran because I never gave anyone favoritistic treatment. Not once. There was a time I ran ECC. All right, that's East Coast Championships. And there was a group of players who showed up late who were prominent players. And I told them, well, here's what I'll do for you. All right? I'll enter you in the tournament in the loser's bracket because you're late. I'll put you in with a chance to come back, but you have to already take a free loss as if you lost your first round match because you missed the whole first round of the tournament. So if you want to come in the loser's bracket, I'll let you do that. They fucking put up the biggest fucking stink that I'm an asshole, that I'm a scumbag. You're not just going to let us play? No. You have to follow the rules like everyone fucking else on this planet. You're not some special snowflake that gets treated with kid gloves and you get to get away with everything because you couldn't get here like everyone else. Everyone else was here when the tournament started, But this is what I mean with these players. They end up becoming like divas because you let them. The whole community let them be like that, right? These fucking players, I hate to say it, they're normal people like you and me. They're not any better, all right? Maybe they have charisma, maybe they have talent as content creators, and it depends because it depends on the situation. Justin Wong, by no way, shape, or form, ever was handed stuff. He wins. He's one of the best players ever overall in the fighting game community, all right? He literally kicked everyone's ass in every game. So no one's going to argue that a Justin Wong wouldn't have won regardless. You know what I'm saying? But there's other cases where it's like, dude, how the fuck do these guys always get this kind of treatment? It didn't make any sense. I don't know. And, you know, a lot of people kick back too. Like, personally, I think that Maximilian is a great content creator. I do. I've seen some of his content. I think he's charismatic. I think he has a group of friends that make a fun group for discussions, for his streams. I think he has a lot to add from his background, where he came from as a content creator when he came up during the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 era with the Assist Me videos. I actually legitimately like his content. I do. But there's people out there who do not like the guy because he gets every possible advantage as a content creator. He gets every sponsorship opportunity. He gets everything early. And everyone argues like they're like, he's not even a competitive top player. Like, it would be one thing if he was like a top placer in games and stuff. But he's literally not. He's just a guy who makes content, and it's good content, and it's intelligent content, and it's informative content. But why does he get everything, you know? And a lot of people are angry at him because of that. And I can see both sides of the argument. As a company, you want Maximilian presenting your game because he has a giant audience of what's considered mainstream gamers. He crosses over from just the FGC into the mainstream. So if you advertise your fighting game or any kind of game with this guy, you're going to get a lot of attention. You're going to get a lot of eyes on that content, right? I get that. I totally do. At the same time, when you just see the same guy get the opportunity over and over and over and over and over, yeah, it can kind of get tiring and exhausting that it's always the same guy. Or guys, because it's not just him. There's others as well. But I would say he's the most prominent one that everyone kind of complains behind the scenes about. You can see on social media, every time he posts up one of his promotional things, oh, I'm doing this, hashtag ad. Everyone's like, oh, again? He got another one? Yeah, he gets it all, you know? And again, I'm not hating on his content. I actually think he's legitimately a great content creator. The stuff he does is meaningful stuff. It's not garbage content. But yeah, I can understand why there's that kind of backlash. And then again, when you have a beta that's supposed to be a lottery, and most of the notable content creators didn't get it. There's a few that did. There was actually one or two that got it through the lottery, like straight up. And they were like, wow, that's pretty cool. And everyone's like, whoa, this is going to be unique. A beta where it's like it was fair, and you're not going to see the top guys. And then all of a sudden this morning, they all posted up at exactly the same time. Oh, I got a code. I'm in. Where do you think they got it from? All right? Like, come on, man. Yes, it was always a thing in the FGC. This favoritism, nepotism, whatever you want to call it. At first, it was really, really bad because it was West Coast people. When I mean West Coast, I mean people based in like California who ran all the national tournaments. So whenever there was a national like B5 or EVO, the West Coast players would get all the prominence and all the favoritism. Later on, it just kind of became, well, who are the top players who are known and we want to come to our event? And they would be the ones who would get all the favoritism. Because you want that top player at your event, because that hypes your event to know that those top players are there. More people might want to attend, and that gives you more people showing up, more people paying the entrance fee, and you make more money overall on your event. You know? My controller batteries are low. There we go. Oh, Big Papa Phil, the West Coast players hated my fucking guts because I trolled the fuck out of all of them. I was one of the most hated players. The West Coast, there was very few people who were West Coast players who liked me. One was Jason Cole, and the other were the Graham brothers. Okay, hold on, I gotta swap my battery. And the other person, to some extent, I've forgotten his real name, but he went by Shirts back in the day in the Street Fighter community. He was really cool, too. But that was it. Like, everyone else on the West Coast legit hated me because I was a dickhead online. Like, I was straight up one of the worst trolls for the Street Fighter community because I hated the favoritism, the nepotism. To give you some perspective here, all right? I wasn't always like that, all right? I was one of the more prominent Connecticut players, and I flew out on my own dime. I wasn't getting paid for this. I flew out to a tournament called B5. This was the predecessor to EVO. It was run by Shoryuken.com staff, okay, when Shoryuken.com was the prominent website, okay? And basically, I go to this tournament to represent the East Coast in the final Marvel vs. Capcom 1 tournament ever, all right? I go out there, and I get told, all right, well, yeah, you're in this, but this is not a tournament. This is an exhibition. So because it's an exhibition, it means we don't have to make it fair. We can do whatever we want. So you're going to face the same people you traveled with from the East Coast and play against them. And you guys are going to systematically eliminate each other off. And then the best of you will face the best of the West Coast. I was like, wait, what? But that's not a fair competition. It's supposed to be random brackets. It's supposed to be, fairly done. You're literally working the brackets to make it that a West Coast player is in the finals of this event to make it seem like it's East versus West, when in reality, everyone knew that the East Coast was way better at Marvel vs. Capcom 1 than the West Coast was. Everyone knew. When you just compared the gameplay levels, everyone knew that they were going to get hosed. But they rigged the event so that they would beat East versus West in the finals. And then to make matters worse, then they changed the rules in the middle and said it's an exhibition, not a tournament, so you can't complain about it because it was never an official tournament to begin with. Now, not just me, but all these people flew out there, paid thousands of dollars for the flight, the hotel room, the food, to go to an event and get fucked over. I literally went out there and played against the people who I play at home against. So I lost to Arturo Sanchez from New York, who I played at all the time at home, and Jose Feliciano from Waterbury, Connecticut, who I played all the time at home, and we go like 50-50. That day he beat me, okay? Why did I fly to the West Coast to play two people I play at home all the time? Because they didn't care. It was favoritism, nepotism. This is how they ran the community back then. It was always favoritistic very badly towards the West Coast and stuff like that back in the day, okay? It was a joke, essentially. It wasn't professional at all right? And then things changed over time. They did. But then instead of it being just East Coast, West Coast, it was whoever the top players were, the prominent players who we knew would engage the gate for our event. We know that the number of people showing up for entry fee will dramatically increase if they know that this player, this player, this player, this player will be there. Well, then we'll be incredibly favoritistic towards those players and give them unfair advantages to make sure that they'll show up. And that's not fair. How is that a legit competition? So many times, I saw a player show up super late, or, oh, well, I don't want to play on that. I want to play over here. I like that TV better. I like this setup better. I like that arcade cabinet better. So I'd like to wait. Okay, you can wait. We'll hold up the whole tournament for you. Always happened. It was ridiculous how bad it was. Anyway, but basically that's why they did that. You have to understand, like, the reason that they hated me was because after I would be mistreated at a tournament, I would call it out online. I would go to Shoryuken.com and I would post it up and vent my concerns and my frustrations about it. And then when I was ignored, or in some cases, outright censored, had my post deleted, be suspended from the site temporarily, or whatever it would be, that's when I would get pissed off. And that's what really turned me into the internet troll that I was in the Street Fighter community during those early years, the first half of the 2000s, I would argue, where my presence was to make the lives of those West Coast players who I felt were getting favoritistic treatment a living hell. I will make fun of you whenever I can. I will troll you at every turn. And, to this day, I still believe, and of course, do I have any actual factual evidence of this? No. The last major tournament that I attended that was run by EVO staff, it was EVO 2007, okay? My third straight year going to EVO. 2005 was when I got 4th place in Super Turbo. 2006 was the heartbreaker year where I lost to Tokido. And it was like, dude, he outplayed me with CE Bison in a mirror match. And I know the match. And he definitely, you know, outplayed me there. And I was so upset that I lost that match because I know the match, you know. So 2007 was a little different. It was a new version of Super Turbo. They were playing at EVO. And I befriended, during that year, I went to all these qualifier tournaments throughout the country. They had all these EVO qualifier, EVO East, EVO West, EVO Midwest, EVO South. They had all these different ones, okay? And I went to all of them. I think there was maybe one I didn't go to. I went to like every qualifier tournament, all right? And I placed in every single one except one. And I can't remember which one it was, but I placed in every single one. And I had so many qualifier spots earned for EVO Finals that they had to eliminate like 3 of them and give them to other people because, like, dude, we can't enter Phil into this tournament 4 times because he placed so many times at our qualifiers, okay? So that year I befriended the Graham brothers. Excuse me, not the Graham brothers, the Wolf brothers. I got their names mixed up because it was Alex and Graham Wolf, the Wolf brothers. They were notable players from the West Coast who were very good at Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. That was their game. They didn't really play anything else. And I had met them at one of the qualifiers, and they actually wanted to meet me because they knew me as infamously one of the biggest internet shit talkers, but had also seen me play at tournaments, seen some of the footage online, and were like, you're actually legitimately good, so why do you talk all that shit? And when I finally explained to them what I had been through, what I had seen, they were like, dude, that's fucked up. Now we kind of understand your perspective. And we actually became friends, and we trained over the course of several months, and we went to different qualifier tournaments. We would always play with each other on the cabinets, in the arcades, or in the hotel room. We'd have the console version set up to try to learn setups, to learn matchups and stuff against each other. Like, that was our intention, was to try to level up as much as possible before basically EVO Finals, okay? So EVO Finals finally happened. Of course we qualify for them. We're going to be in this thing. First fucking round match, me versus Graham Wolf. Now, everyone had known that we had been training with each other. It was well known in the community. Everyone was talking about it. Did you hear that Darkside Phil is training with the Wolf brothers? And we're actually thinking these are going to be some of the top contenders for this tournament because they've been sharing strategies. Keep in mind, back then, there was no fucking YouTube internet sharing everything. There was no streaming. The way that you would level up would be to play against someone and share a strategy with them. You see? So we essentially leveled up dramatically within a few months period by playing against each other and focusing on matchups against each other. Okay? They learned basically DJ, Vega, and other characters from me, and I was learning how to fight against Old Sagat and Dalsim from them. So we were in a situation here where we were like top contenders to win this fucking thing. And they fucking put us against each other in the first round. Can you believe that was a coincidence? You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I don't believe it. I mean, you'll never have evidence because you're never going to have a documented recording of one of the Cannon brothers or Mr. Wizard saying, let's fuck DSP again, but there's no way I'm going to fucking believe that this was a coincidence that everyone knew that this was the case, that I was training with those guys, and then they put me up against him first round, right? So it was a very close match, and I lost it. I remember I lost. And then after that, you want to know the truth? I don't even remember whatever happened in that tournament. I've lost memory of it. Because after that, I basically saw in my own mind, all right, the way I saw it was as long as the guys who run SRK.com run EVO, I would never have a chance to do anything well in the Nationals. Like, I actually felt that way. I was like, I'm never going to have a legitimate opportunity because they're always going to do something to find a way to screw me over. So after that, in 2007, I actually became incredibly disheartened, and that's when I decided I was going to retire from competitive Street Fighter play and try to move on to become a more varied gamer. That's when I started playing a variety of games in the next year. I played games like GTA 4, Mass Effect, BioShock, some of which I had missed out on when they had been new releases because I was playing just competitive Street Fighter. And incidentally, that next year is also when I was diagnosed with my back injury, and I realized how severe it was, and that I wasn't going to be able to be as mobile as I wanted to be. I wasn't going to be able to travel as much as I had previously done, and I was in a situation where like that was just kind of my life, and I had to deal with it. So that's when I actually started dabbling on YouTube with YouTube videos the fall of 2008. But that's kind of like the full story of why I ended up being such a troll in the Street Fighter community. It wasn't that I started off like that. Admittedly, originally I was in like IRC chat rooms and forums being a dick about, oh, I'm the best on the East Coast and stuff like that. But it wasn't until I basically started getting mistreated going to tournaments that I had enough. And I was like, you know what? You're going to give me shit. You're going to waste my money and my time. Yeah, well, you don't know the levels of shit that I'm going to create for you. And I did create some major levels of shit for them back in the day. So, I know I went on a tandem for about a half an hour, but we need something to do while we wait. And I think in that half an hour, what did we go from 600 to 300 players ahead of me? This is not looking very good. Oh my god, this game is a joke, dude. Oh my god. Unreal. Masker says, I was playing for hours earlier today. Now I can't get on at all. Yeah, this is what's going to happen every day until they have to do one of two things. Actually increase server capacity, which they didn't bother doing. Even though it's a free-to-play game, they're acting like it's not. So they actually have to increase server capacity, or they have to have it out long enough that enough people just don't care about it anymore. They just give up. They throw in the towel. They're like, I wanted to play this, but at this point, I don't think I'm going to care anymore because I would like to play it because it was free to play, but why bother keep wasting my time when it's never going to work? So what'll happen is half the player base won't care anymore and stop trying, and then all of a sudden, it'll be much easier to get in because no one will be trying anymore, you see? And then it'll level out, and I almost feel like that's their plan at this point. Oh, absolutely, Derek. I feel that if I had registered for PS5 for the Street Fighter 5 beta or Street Fighter 6 beta, I would not have gotten it. Absolutely not. I think the reason I got it is because I picked the Xbox. The Xbox player base is dramatically smaller. Dramatically smaller. What's up, Yoshino Lover? Welcome to the stream. He says, I've been catching up on Evil Within playthrough. Joaquin says, why don't I have priority for anything? I'm a popular streamer. No, I'm not. On what planet could you say I'm a popular streamer, right? On an average stream, I get like 200-300 viewers. On a popular day, I'll get like 400, 500. On a whim, on a rare occasion where it's a super hot popular thing like Elden Ring, I'll get like 1,000. That's not popular anymore. These companies want people to have thousands. You know what I mean? You don't stand a chance in this era anymore. I'm happy to have the audience I have because they're a supportive audience that likes me and will come and check out my content. They don't care about how many people are here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not popular. In no fucking way, shape, or form am I popular. Battlelix is the year that me and John attended qualifiers for Super Battle Opera is what it was called. Was probably the most exciting Street Fighter video content ever. Yeah, that's when we were training against each other in Super Turbo. What was that, 2011? Something like that? We were training against each other to play in Super Turbo in Tennessee, and it was a qualifying tournament for Super Battle Opera. Yeah, that was exciting. I agree. It was my reinvigoration to actually care about competitive Street Fighter again, because I really didn't care about it at that point. The beta starts Friday, Mark. Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the Street Fighter 6 beta. No, I'm not playing Destiny 2 again. I don't care about that game. I'm definitely not the target audience for that kind of game. Been there, done that. What are we gonna have for dinner tonight? Lasagna. was 2010? Wow, it was longer ago than I thought. Destiny Warrior did Super Chase. It's time to go full Watch Dogs on their butts. On who? And now I'm confused. We've talked about so much, I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Derek, I'll see you for tonight's stream. Maybe we'll actually get to play tonight. We got half an hour left on this stream, and we're at 200 players now. Right. So half an hour left, guys. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has chilled with me here today. Wow. And I got about a little over an hour of gameplay in, and it was fun. Sucks that then the whole thing died again. At least I got to play it some, right? But thanks to everyone who was on the stream today. You know, we had a good amount of viewers. Tons of likes. Good amount of super chats. Couple new members. For a game, for the fact that I've only played for an hour today, I would argue that $78 in tips is quite a lot. And I appreciate that. That's nice of you when I'm not even playing a game. Thank you. If we hit $100 in tips, I'll put a hat on for you guys. But at this point, with only half an hour left, there's probably not much incentive for that. Now we're apparently down to 90 players. See, when you get a slow reduction like this, you make you feel like it's working, right? And it probably is. When you see the slow reduction like this, it's likely actually working properly. See, now we're at 70. This is probably legit. Guts is playing Dying Light 1 on Switch and really likes it. See, Dying Light 1 was not a bad game at all. I had two major criticisms. The first was that the game was buggy as fuck at launch, which sucked because it actually ruined my experience of the game because it had such terrible bugs. One actually destroyed my leveling experience and really made it weird for me. The other is that the game just had a lot of like required grinding to do stuff, and I didn't like that. I felt like it would have been more streamlined with more action and not as much going around grind this, grind that, do this, do that, all grindy shit. Repetitive missions and stuff. But overall, I liked the game. I did. I thought it was like the most disappointing game of the year, or one of the most disappointing games of the year, because it was such an unpolished experience. Years later, I'm sure Dying Light is a much better game. So. Oh, Big Papa Phil, you don't even want to know about that shit. Don't even get me started on Triforce Game Master and how he ran his thing. No. I'm not even gonna, I'm not. Because I'm tired of people trying to say shit about me. Because the thing is, admittedly, I will tell you, I bullied Triforce Game Master back in the day. I 100% did. Okay? I publicly admit it. It's documented. I did it. I did it because I hated the guy, because I felt that he was a huge negative influence on the Street Fighter community. I felt that he was trying to suck money out of the top players while doing absolutely nothing positive. He was basically a leech. And everyone knew it, but the top players at that time didn't see it, and a lot of them, like Justin and Sanford and others, I felt were significantly hurt by this guy. So I fucking trolled the fuck out of that guy, and I bullied him on podcasts and stuff that people did, because I hated his guts, and no one had the balls to do this. So I did it, okay? Now, today I look at that, and I'm like, you know, there was way more mature ways to handle it than the way that I did it. I shouldn't have acted like that. So I feel bad about it today. But if I try to say anything negative about that guy, all people are going to say is, hey, remember when you bullied him on the podcast and this and that? All right, you know what? It's just not worth it. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it to even fucking bring it up at this point. All right, I received a $22 tip. It's anonymous. No name attached to that one. So with that tip, we did hit the hat goal for today. We'll get the animation going. Add this to the total. There's only 20 players ahead of me, supposedly. So maybe I can get a couple matches in here before we run out of time. The bummer is we really don't have time for a hat pull. I'm just going to throw on something silly for the rest of the stream. Something I haven't worn in a while. There you go. So haven't worn this one in a little bit. Actually, I haven't even made it like eligible to be worn in a bit. So there you go. Wear this for the rest of the stream. Thank you, whoever that was. I appreciate that. I don't know who that was because it was anonymous. Yeah, I know. It's probably going to say unexpected server error when these 3 players ahead of me are done. Watch. After all this waiting, it's probably just going to glitch anyway. I almost guarantee it. I almost guarantee it's about to say server error. But if I'm lucky, I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Let's play. Let's jump back in quickly. 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 We have a half an hour left to play. Let's go. Destiny Warrior. Actually, I did talk about Dream's face reveal a couple days ago. Only because I knew about it from social media. Like, I don't know who the guy is as a content creator. I've never seen a single video of his or anything. But I just found it hilarious that after all those years of him having his face covered, he reveals it and everyone's, like, insulting him on the internet saying he's ugly and shit. And personally, I don't care. Like, I don't think he's ugly or anything. But I think he's kind of fucked up. Like, his whole persona was, oh, look, I'm a guy who hides my face. And then he shows it and everyone's like, dude, hide your face again. That's, like, really messed up. I'm going to try Sojourn again. Let's try Sojourn a second time. I don't even know who that character is on the right. Who is that? That must have been another DLC character I've never seen.
We're in this together.
Who is that character? Where are they? And who the fuck is this? I don't know who that is either.
Genial. Otro trabajo aburrido.
I don't know who any of these characters are.
Follow my lead. I'll make sure this goes smoothly. Over here.
Yeah, who's this? Who's that character? Like a female Cassidy, which I have to call him now. A female Cassidy.
I think I can make this worth my time.
Sombra, I know.
Convene here.
3, 2, 1.
Sigma? That guy's name is Sigma? Oh, I don't even know who that is. That worked.
Railgun charge. I have eyes on the sniper.
Oh, nice. Someone killed it before I had a chance. Snipe. Oh, that was beautiful. I railgunned him. Nice, nice, nice.
Not so fast.
You missed. You stupid doof. Kill him, kill him.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
Stepping out was a bad choice for you. Indeed. Almost had the Orisa. That's Orisa, right? Almost had her. I missed the railgun. Ash is that a Winchester style rifle, throws dynamite, is a robot bodyguard. What on earth? Pretty interesting. I've never seen that character before. That's like a new character to me. I just fucked up and ran through the wall like an asshole. Complete idiot.
Stay put.
Oh, I fucked up. You gotta be kidding me. Completely missed the grenade.
Let's kick this off.
Whoa, whoa. I have no clue. Let's see. Oh, they also had a Sojourner. Oh, I see. The Sojourner grabbed me with their grenade. And then as I was getting pulled back, railgunned me in the ass. Well, that's kind of rude. I don't like getting railgunned in my ass. Jesus, where am I? How do I get out there now? Jesus, I'm stuck on every wall. it's done.
Soldier. Railgun charge.
Railgun kill.
Going somewhere? This ends now. Calculated. Recharging.
Ultimate's done. Worked though.
Breaking them down. Railgun powered and ready to fire.
Oh, good kill with the railgun. We're slaughtering them.
Design at work.
Awesome.
Not so fast.
Missed. Oh.
Hold it.
Oh, I got railgun. That was a good streak, right? I was doing pretty good. I like this new character, Sojourner.
I'm not a fan.
But like I said, she almost seems overpowered. It seems like she has too much going. She has a dash and a jump that make her super mobile. She's got an insanely fast rapid fire weapon. She's got a grenade that pulls you, and then she's got like a sniper thing too. So it's crazy she has that many advantages. You know what I'm saying?
Disrupted.
Damn, I got slaughtered.
Stay put. Gonna need a
Exactly.
job after this.
Now it looks like they're probably just gonna nerf her, so enjoy her now. Dude, I cannot control that slide. I'm terrible. Every time I go right to a wall.
Not so fast. Railgun powered.
Nice. There we go. Push that shit back.
Coming through. This ends now. Cybernetics regulated. Stay put. Railgun charged.
Oh, man. Holy crap. Oh, finally got killed. Damn, dude.
Gonna need a new paint job after this.
I don't give up that easily.
Well, I do.
What's the rush?
Hey,
Yes, I'm aware most of my grenade shots are terrible. They're all way off. Fuck out of here, man.
I'm with you.
Hold it. This ends.
Suck them in. It worked. Suck them in. Suck them. Time to get sucked.
Railgun powered and ready to
Missed. I missed my rail. No, 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 no. Oh, I wanted to do a dash jump. See if I can get over him, but nope. Didn't work.
Might
Barrel
have to
Duck says,
adjust
man, they
my
really upgraded the
approach.
graphics of Team Fortress 2. Yeah, I really love what they've done with the Scout. Very, very, interesting moveset now. Those dual shotguns.
30 seconds.
This ends now.
Did I miss every shot? Almost. That was pretty impressively bad. I missed almost every shot right there.
Let's get back to basics.
Bye-bye.
Hold it.
Get sucked. It fucking sucked. Oh, punch that over so right in the face. Yeah, right in the face. Good shit. Good shit. Of course, the Orisa gets to play the game. Yeah, I didn't play with Orisa that much, right? When she came out, I think I used the character once or twice, right? Not that much, and then I never played it again. Excuse me. No unlocks there. We probably only have time for like one more game, sadly. We waited all that time, and now it starts working when I'm out of time. Because my wife's going to be home soon. I have to make her dinner. So. Okay. So we're going to try again tonight on the late stream. I will try to play this again tonight. Every time I play, I'm having fun. Seriously, when I play, I'm having a good time. I just need it to work. In fact, I'm going to try Sojourner again. So she's a cyborg? She's not actually human, she's a cyborg. Wonder what her story is. They've completely reworked Orisa, so she's a new character now. Yeah, that's what someone said. They said Orisa and Death Fist, I guess, are brand new now.
My heart is strong, and my javelin is sharp.
Oh yeah? Exciting.
More field research? Grand.
Dargoth says, why don't just enter the queue right away when I'm done here, and that way I'll get in by the time I'm on the second stream. Well, sadly, see, I did that earlier with my podcast, and then I didn't end the podcast yet, and then I lost my spot. I had to start over, so it's not really worth it. Yeah, I think so. So Sojourner's a cyborg, not? She looks like she has a human head, but a human head, but definitely robot components. Damn.
Not so fast.
Oh my god, I killed from that distance? It's nuts. Oh, I killed from the other side of the street. Darn.
Gonna need a new paint job after this.
Alright, don't dash unless you're going straight. Every time I try to dash going in the other direction, I hit a wall. Seriously.
We're going against the odds. Disrupting.
Bye-bye, stupid. That was really dumb. Oh, you want some too? Let me get my grenade, then we'll see how you like it.
Stay put.
I have 6 health. Oh, shit. Oh! Damn it.
Stop the payload.
They won't quit.
Stop the
Neither
payload.
will I.
You need to stop it. Look, she even gets stuck on the box. She doesn't go around it. She just stops in it dead in her tracks. So I say this slide jump is good, but just this plain slide is not very good. It gets stuck on a lot of shit. I just used the ultimate, immediately get down. That sucked. Maybe I should have waited.
I'm not a fan of setbacks. Not so fast.
Nice. I have 9 health. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I have to stay back till I get healed.
Thanks for the help.
That worked. Wow, that worked well. The grenade sucked them into the side room over there. I wonder if they ever changed the Hanzo ultimate, because that shit was with some of the broken stuff of the original game. Where? Where are they? I'm taking damage, but I don't know where they are. What the?
Stay put.
This must be the robot ultimate. Bob. That must be the robot ultimate someone mentioned. Okay.
Might have to adjust my approach.
I might have to stop sucking.
Going somewhere?
What? Did you see how far away I was? Dude, I was way far away. Look how far away. Dude, I don't know about that. How did it kill me from so far?
Get yourself together. Not so fast. Railgun powered and ready to fire. What's the rush? This ends now. Target down. 2 down.
Yes.
Thanks.
The what the hootie knickers? What? The knicker? Talk about knickers. What?
Taking them down.
Oh, British. Talking about pantaloons. Shot him right in his breeches. Oh god, oh god. I'm gonna get killed. You know what word I said. You know what word I said. Don't try to fucking take it out of context. I was saying exactly what the person said in the fucking game. So shut the fuck up. That's why I was taken back by it. I was like, why are they saying it so many times? They just said it like 2-3 times in a row. Oh shit. Nah, I got instantly owned.
What am I missing?
Whoa. Oh no. Oh my god. I tried to shoot the grenade to suction it over, and it still didn't work. It ignored it.
Come on, Vivian. Get yourself together. Breaking them down.
Oh my god, I'm just getting slaughtered non-stop now. Done. Gotta own. I might have time for one more as long as it doesn't take forever.
Play of the game.
Well, thank you, friends, the Spook, for re-upping your membership for 4 months. I appreciate that. No, I mean, seriously, knowing the makers of this game, right? And the fact that everyone claims, oh, they care about being woke and everything like that. Listen, I don't care about the gender or what these characters look like. I just care if the game's fun to play, okay? That's me. You know me. I don't give a shit. But it's weird to me that one of the characters actually says the word knickers. You know? Like, just saying, because you know people are going to spin that into being something it's not. You absolutely know they're going to say it's something that's not. So why would you put that in there?
Select your hero.
All right, I'm going to use her one more time. I'm just saying, you have, you know, especially in this day and age, you got to be careful about what's in your game, and then you put something like that in there, and then everyone, you have a bunch of little kids saying the wrong thing, right? And then you're like, oh shit, what do we do?
Comes from within, as does failure.
That's the stuff.
I refuse to believe that your healing is magical.
I was gonna say Gibraltar is this map, isn't it? And indeed it is. A map we're very familiar with.
We don't yet understand.
Exactly. I must learn how it works.
So I used to hang out up here. And as soon as they head up, I start sniping down. This is a good spot to like get them when they start going towards the objective. And this is probably also a good spot to toss the grenade and suck them like on the stairs there. Get them stuck, right?
Attackers incoming.
I'll make it worth your while.
Stop the pain.
Clear out.
I'm always just slightly behind the shot I want to make. I'm already dead. I kill from behind. I'm always just slightly behind.
Recalculating.
Supplying damage.
Just what I was looking for. Stay put. Enemy
Water.
down.
I suck. I told you, I feel like either I'm very sluggish, or this match might not have as good of a connection as the last. It could literally be either. I'm not gonna say it's lag, but I feel like I'm behind in all my shots right now.
Has reached the objective.
What's the rush?
See? Doesn't it feel like I'm just slightly behind all my shots?
Come on, Vivian. Get yourself together.
Meteor strike.
Going somewhere?
I missed completely.
They're empowered and ready to fight.
See, it seems like all my shots are like late to hit.
Disrupting.
So I can like not hit the railgun at all. Everything is so delayed. Oh my god. Oh, I'm coming from behind.
This ends now.
Where? I don't know where they are.
Cybernetics regulated. I'm like breaking them down.
Is that Doomfist? I didn't recognize it because no one uses them. I missed the railgun every shot. Every time. What? It hit me? What? It showed him hitting the wall or the column in front of me, then all of a sudden it hit me, he was under me. What the hell was that? I'd never seen that before like that.
Thanks.
How do I get through this door? Oh. Did I hit him? I think I hit him.
Going somewhere?
Where the hell did he go? Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Doomfist showed up out of nowhere.
Recalculating.
Oh my god, seriously? Oh, slaughtered again. I don't think we're winning this one. See, Doomfist, when I was playing, you know, he was all like almost exclusive melee, right? But he was a powerful melee character. But I guess maybe people thought he sucked, so they changed him. I don't know. Oh, I killed him with 2 punches. Hilarious. Now I'm stuck on the door. Oh, snipe. Sniper behind.
Come on, Vivian. Get yourself together. Not so fast. Think I'd ever let you down? Railgun charged.
Damn, still from the side. Huh.
If they won't quit, neither will I.
I told you we were gonna lose this one.
Coming through.
And then I suck. I completely missed with my grenade.
This ends now.
Where'd he go? Dude, I hit him with what, 3, 4 railgun shots? And then he landed, I hit him with another railgun shot and bullets, and he still wasn't dead. So I don't know what they did to, I did to him, but he seems like pretty tankish to me. And I don't think he's a tank, is he?
Now.
Oh, I had no idea you were an enemy. You're standing next to me when I spawned. Damn. Is he a tank? Oh, okay.
cooling down. Might have to adjust my approach. Hold it.
Again, I was aiming straight for him with the railgun and missed.
Breaking them down.
Finally got him.
Down.
Good kill. We got a Pharaoh up top. I have 4 health. Not good. I got a kill though with 4 health. Do we even have a healer? Like, what's going on here? Where's the healing? We don't appear to be getting any healing from anywhere. There we go. I guess it's a Kimiko, and I don't know how Kimiko works.
Much better.
Oh lord. Oh no, what was that? That had to be an ult, right?
Not so fast. Railgun powered and ready to fire.
We lost. Darn. Tough fought one. Alright. At least I got a few matches in here before we ended. I do like this new character. I feel like I gotta get better. I miss with the railgun half the time, so that's not good.
Railgun powered and ready to fire.
Damn, she just mowed us all down here. Oh man. Yeah, look, even at the spawn door. Part 3 of 3 lifetime challenge completed. Alright. So there's no ranked right now, right? It's all unranked? Yeah. Oh, wait, did I unlock it? Hold on. Oh, I must have... Oh. What is the competitive play challenge? See, if you go to competitive, it says you have to complete the competitive play challenge. What is that? I don't know. This is so weird how they made this one work. Because people were asking me when I play again, would I do ranked? I can't yet. Kylo says you have to win 50 games. Win 50? Here's all their special map types. Yeah. Ugh, 50 games. Oh, brother. That's a lot, man. Alright, anyway, I'm happy I got to play today. What did I play? Like, maybe an hour and 45 minutes? What I would say is it definitely is Overwatch 1. It's Overwatch 1 with tweaks, right? Some of these characters play incredibly similar to the first. Some have little minor tweaks. Like, I noticed Winston has the alternate fire, and his electricity doesn't have as good reach anymore. His shield goes immediately down, and you can't, like, toss it out anymore. So Winston has some changes. Some people are saying certain characters like Doomfist and Orisa are completely redesigned. But I just play. There's no new maps, right? I mean, am I blind? There's no new maps right now. I don't know where the hell they are. There's supposed to be like 5 to 6 new locations. There's none right now. I don't know where, if they didn't put them in the rotation or whatever. But I like Sojourner, but I have not tried the other new character yet that's unlocked. What was it? Junk Queen, something like that. I should try her, I guess. But so far, it's just as fun as it used to be to jump in, play, have some fun. You know my style. My style is either tankish or kind of like mid-range gun play. I'm not like good as the hit and run style, which is why I kind of sucked as Reaper. But so far, so good. I had a good time. I'm going to try to play it again tonight. It just sucks that now I'm in and I've run out of time. I wasted a good hour there on stream trying to connect, and I got to try again tonight. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Until tonight when I try again. Sweet.